Hey, it's Marcel living in Russia, and this is my survey pin. Corner of my property, which you can see is way inside which I built my driveway. So this is going to cause me some adjustment issues. And then our fence line goes right through the big tree and actually winds up out on the center of the road out there. So we got to figure something out, and we'll probably make the fence go in front of the tree or cheat. I don't know what we're going to do there, but we're going to figure it out. Anyways, I'm going to go and walk the entire territory of our property line, give you an idea what it looks like. As I was cutting here, come across this section right here where there's a big ditch or a big rut. Looks like it's meant to deviate water to the sides of the property. Someone at one point was thoughtful to do that. Beautiful trees. It's all uphill. There's quite a bit of trees actually growing in. I gotta find a few more parts for my grass trimmer. I need more belts. I need more teeth, replacement teeth. So here's the outer edge. It's not a square property, by the way. There's these two datchas growing, built here, very big ones. So we're all the way down this way, and our next pin is this way. So this is actually someone else's property. I don't know whose it is, or it's considered a road. So then our property comes across this way. And this part is very rough. But you can see at one point somebody was, I think, using this as a potato field. Here's the next stake. And we head back towards these datchas. And let's do that. So the property line here continues to this stake. One of the jobs I'm going to do here is draw big posts in here, paint them red, so we have permanent, and cement them in permanent locators. So he put that tree there. So I think this is utility line. And our property continues this way to this point. And down here is the road to go down to the lake. So we head this way again, making our way back on the far side of the lot. I probably will hack all this down if my mower can handle it. Oh, here's another pin. So I got to cut significantly, actually. I forgot about this pin. All been surveyed by Glassnode satellite-based directional system. So this isn't my property, I guess. It's hard to shoot a straight line when you can't see the pins, especially with the mower and it's rough. I can see the next pin coming, and it goes through some kind of, like I said, an irrigation part of a ditch where the water runs off the property to the sides instead of coming towards the house. Here we go, here's the next pin. So it's a very excavated property. I'm gonna go see if that's actually a hump or just foliage growing like that. So here's towards the washroom. So my fence I'm going to build is actually going to come and corner on this spot where there's a pin that's surveyed. So this surveyed pin, and I have my plumbing coming out here from the toilet, just for the water, gray water. Black water stays in there, and I kill it with enzymes. So here I want to build my fence on this mound I've been building, and I want it to start curving. But the actual survey pin you see right here is not indicative of the actual line. It's only an indication of line going this way. But the actual surveyor said the pin came out as far as this. And you can see because there's my line right there. So actually I own this road, believe it or not. But I'm gonna try and barter and give away this corner of the property to gain property rights on the front side here and get permission to build out our fence in front of the tree. So we outright own the tree, not half of it, by law. The concern is not so much our neighbors are good, but what if he sells and you get a stickler of a neighbor who doesn't want to play nice? So I got to figure out something to do in this corner here in the future, my territory, because as you can see, my fence is not supposed to go more than that or in that direction. So it makes it a very tight driveway. So I don't know. I don't have any ideas right now.